It looks like Logic and J-Dog are here. They're just a wee bit delayed.
All right, time to mosey. It's time for Logic J-Dog. See you, everybody.
All right, so Noodle again starting up here. Yep.
Oh, is this me? No, you turned that one on for me?
It is us.
It's us?
All right.
Well, whatever.
Hello.
We live. What's up?
A little later than planned on my end, but not too late to watch Jin versus Noodle.
So here we are, Logic. It's the last one, man.
It is. We're signed on after.
All right.
Because apparently they're getting hyped.
All right, let's get right into it then. So Noodle's been having the Cinderella run of the tournament, okay? I was talking with the Tri-State casters, and they were like, yo, you don't know Noodle. He's about to play Bacon. I'm like, oh, Bacon's pretty nice. But it was like, no, you don't know Noodle. I was unfamiliar with Noodle's game, all right? Noodle's very, very good with Donkey Kong in 2024.
I mean, when you... Bacon is good. However, ramen, top noodles? Oodles and noodles?
True. That got me through college. Yeah. Yeah, that got me through college, so you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah. Definitely got us through college, and it's helping out some of us still now today.
In this economy, I hear you.
All right, so we're actually in it now. Right now, though, Noodle looking kind of nice at the moment. I mean, your DK, you're sitting at 106%, now 121. Big boy, probably not going to go down quite yet. Oh, trying to go for a tech chase.
That's the thing about Noodle, very opportunistic, especially on the ledge, and doesn't drop those confirms. Cargo throw, up air. You know he's got those on lock. All right, and now Noodle trying to make this hard recovery against Palutena, especially one as talented as Jen. You know, that's not an easy task to do.
Yeah.
The ledge trap that just never seems to end. It just keeps on going, coast to coast.
Jenna, ooh, beautiful read right there. Gonna punish that landing. You know, and that's one of the things, DK, obviously you talk about the combo game, but also when it comes to the landing, it's such a big target. You can just put a hitbox out anywhere, and DK is liable to run into it.
That is very true. I mean, Palutena has been known as the heavy killer for a lot of Smash Ultimate's lifespan. So the heavies had to step up and really develop their game plan and make sure every hit counts as much as it possibly can. And Noodle, doing just that, still has a little bit of a lead, but, you know, starting to get few and far between. But we are in confirmed territory. Jen cannot get grabbed.
Yes, definitely want to avoid that. And it's one of kind of the important things. Oh my goodness, the forward smash? That's like the third one that Jin has thrown out, but missed the edge guard. You gave up all the stage control, and you died for it. Noodle finding an opening and saying, you know what? This is why I play heavies.
Hit him with the Bolby combo right there. The slap, 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 clap, clap, clap. Give him a round of applause right off the top. Noodle. I was unfamiliar with the game, Noodle, but I'm getting familiar real quick, and I'm liking what I'm seeing, okay?
Well, there's a reason that pasta's everywhere, okay?
Yeah. Every culture around the world is like, hey, wait, if you make some wheat with some egg, hold
like,
up.
wait a minute, hold up.
Boil it for a minute or two? Or 8?
You know? It's great, it's great.
I just saw that dude. Did you see that dude's hat?
No, I was focused on the...
Sorry, that was just the longest
that
brim.
is
That's the longest brim on my hat I've ever seen.
We have to get a shot of that hat afterwards. We're going to bring it in. After this, it's going to be J-Dog and Logic featuring as a hat.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. It's late. But I'm still hyped for this match, all right? Players have been whittling down all day. And I mean, in losers quarters to have Donkey Kong, I mean, Jen's no surprise.
Yeah. Well, yeah, yes and no. I mean, Jin's no surprise because we know how good Jin is.
Yes.
All the New York, New Jersey players are just so phenomenal. If I'm not mistaken, that's where Jin's from.
Yeah, New York.
But I haven't seen Jin in a while. So it's kind of refreshing to see kind of one of the vets at this point just still making a name, still doing things so well.
Yeah, he's been mostly local for a while. He's still like competing in the local scene and like doing really well out there. But you know, going out traveling, I'm going to see him at Let's Make Big Moves. I think it's next week. I think. Oh, but I'm seeing Noodle right now sneaking away those early kills.
Beautiful right there. And I mean, that's one of the things. Your Jin, yeah, you just tied it up, but look at how high you had to get Noodle before you took the kill. Think of how many openings, how many interactions you had to be correct on. And Noodle, you know, getting you to that 60, 70, 80%, and you're just gone.
Yeah. absolutely obliterating. I mean, Noodle, not for nothing, like is number 4 on the South Jersey PR currently. So Jersey has historically been one of the strongest regions in Smash, across all of them, I think, pretty much.
I'd say Jersey, New York. Do you put it only Jersey?
I would say New Jersey, New York, yeah. Like combine them, yeah. But even between the two, like if they were to be separated, I would still say both separately are in the running.
Oh, the Buzz is gonna have some words for you, bro.
I mean, you might agree. Is it Jersey? All right, but Jen still one of the kings of New York.
Yes.
Showing out right here.
Look, there's many kings. There's many kings. There's not just one.
Yeah. Crown has had many, many scalps acquainted.
And we haven't actually seen that many up B out of shield coming in from Noodle. You see that a lot from your average Donkey Kong, so it's kind of interesting to watch how Noodle chooses to use it and how sparingly he goes for that option.
Yeah, it seems to be a real like desperation offer. Just rather use movement, just rather use like the cleaner play. Because against Palutena, especially Jen, you know, if you miss one of those or if you get blown, or you'll just get blown up, case in point. You see this? You see this? You do not want this to happen at all because this Noodle's getting cooked right now, Logic.
Oh, it is. What do you think it's going to be? Spaghetti? Fettuccine? What are we going with?
I think a nice bow tie on it.
Oh, okay. I'm feeling the bow tie angle. I can see it. Are you going to make it back? Noodle does. Still not giving up at 136th on your last stock. Yeah, curtain is indeed closed as Jen ties it up 1-1.
I was just textbook dissection, just taken apart from every single angle. Grab the ledge. I'm right there holding shield, waiting for you to pop back up with a different option. Rinse and repeat, and just let it rip. Jen, showing Team Fundies is still here.
Hey, that's what we're here for. I don't care what game you play. Fundies is what gets you pretty much across the finish line.
Yeah. Get your foot through the door, and it wins championships too. Everything in between, it takes a lot. But Team Fundies is here to stay.
You can get out of pools with some cheese, all right?
Yeah.
But you're not winning the tournament without some Fundies.
Yeah, getting top 16 and a good clip or two.
And just staying on small battlefield, neither player feeling like there's too much of an advantage for their opponent here, or just feeling like they can do so much more than the other one.
I kind of see why both of them are looking for it, because as Donkey Kong, you know, you get those platforms to get the cargo throw up air firms a lot later. And as Palutena, you know, you get one nair, you get one juggle, your opponent's just stuck on that platform, and now they have to work their way down through your big hitboxes. So it's just a gamble of confidence for both of them.
Yeah, and right now, Jen probably feeling pretty confident because even though Noodle won game number 1, it really came down to kind of a clutch finish, you know, one of those early kills that Donkey Kong gets, and it felt like it was maybe going to be Jen's game, and game number 2 was just completely different in terms of what Jen was able to do to Noodle.
Yeah, and with the like lethal shooters, like, oh, I understand it. I understand what I need to do now. Okay.
Wow.
Noodle with a Matrix dodge right there needs to make a big opportunity happen here. But Jen's just so slippery.
Definitely is. Gonna look for this up air and finds it. Good stuff coming in from Jen. I was a little surprised at that flub that we saw. I was scared when Jen missed after that trump. I was like, oh, are you gonna lose your stock? Are you gonna lose the tempo? But was able to clean it right back up.
I feel like against heavy characters, you know, you can't afford to leave too much on the table, but against those like ledge or offstage situations, sometimes you can miss one against Donkey Kong in that situation and still kind of have an advantage here.
Yeah.
Good tech from Jen.
Jen is going for these forward smashes, and it's starting to become ill-advised and misses the down smash right there. Not going to get punished, though. So not too bad right there, but if Noodle catches wind, oh my goodness, forget the smash attacks. The down air, just X marks the spot.
Yeah, you can only get so many of those recoveries before the opponent starts to hit on those timings, hit on that tempo. And Jen looks like a time bomb, but Noodle's like, okay, you get one, I get one too. I like what you did. Let me try that.
Let's go, Oprah.
Everybody gets one. You get a down air, you get a down B.
Gonna just fight his way across the ledge, manages to land on stage, but you're still trailing by so much, and Jen has to feel so comfortable at the moment.
Well, you might need to feel a little less because those hits. Yeah, I was about to say, Noodle had the 9-wine ready to rock and roll. Okay, another parry, and actually, yeah, that is enough right there. You cannot rest against this character. Noodle's still cooking.
Oh, you can rest. He's just gonna be in the heavens.
Yeah, rest permanently.
You know, you don't come back. All right, but 73, great parry into the smash attack. Talk about knowing the matchup. Talk about knowing exactly what you could do at any given moment. Jen looking fantastic at the moment and going to 2-frame into the back air. Not able to take the stock quite yet, but no way you're coming back. That shield hitbox is strong, and Jen is up 2-1.
Yeah, that was pretty much a layup right there. You know, there was no real way that Jen could miss that. Once you grab the ledge, and if you had time to kind of like drop down out of it, as soon as Donkey Kong starts at up B, you have to kind of commit or stall, and the backer will just cover all that.
Yeah.
Just hit the hand. Just smack the hand.
Pretty textbook right there at that point. That's kind of what you expect to see a lot of Palutenas do, is just traditionally go for that kind of down tilt, try to cover the 2-frame, which for them is more like 5. That move lasts forever, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah, a little bit of privilege. Okay. She needs it.
Well,
frankly.
okay.
And this in
We say
2024, yes.
We say that. You say that. I still have PTSD. I still remember what Palu has done to me, okay?
It's true. She used to be a menace, but in this day and age now, script is flipped. All right, look at how hard she has to work.
How hard does she have to work? Noodle right now is looking fantastic. Looking like he's not working at all. Jen just looking like a rag doll getting tossed around left and right.
A little opportunity, though. Oh, wait. Big opportunity.
What?
Jen not leaving anything on the table, though.
Just lying in wait until the perfect moment and seized it beautifully. Good gracious.
All right, now the fun starts. Noodle doesn't have a jump right here, so it's going to have to make some gambles happen. Going to go for the, just up B and sneaks up with that up air, buying a lot of space for him at these high percentage. Nice. Gets that F tilt.
Another one.
That was actually really good spacing right there from Noodle. Using the crouch and just kind of scooching back a little bit. Pixel by pixel. The left traffic from Noodle is there. And the call out as well, knowing that Jen was looking for any opportunity to close stock, just to compound on the lead, and Noodle puts an end to that.
Yeah. That was an interesting option because you got the kill, but you still took a lot of damage. And I wonder if Noodle's going to care. Noodle does not care. Going to go for it. All right there. Hits the up B, but sends Jen the wrong direction.
I mean, the thing about this percent is that, like, especially as a heavy character, you know, you're kind of playing with house money anyway, so you might as well just game a little bit with your percent and just try and make some more magic happen. And you know what? Magic, I'm starting to believe in some magic with Noodle. Overextending a little bit, looking for an air dodge from Jen. Jen, a veteran, not going to take that, but he is going to give that down air to Noodle. Ready and waiting.
That was so unfortunate if you are rooting for Noodle. Noodle was trying to make the comeback, trying to mount it. It was doing so good, but just Jen, another down air, just putting a stop to it all.
Wait a minute. Actually, yeah, that is just the right percent. As soon as I saw that grab, I was like, on small battlefield, I think that might just be enough.
I'm a little worried right now. Can go either way. Are you feeling it game 5, J-Dog?
You know what? My gut is saying game 5. Noodle was looking a little bit shaky at the start of last game, but has brought it back more and more, and I think the tempo, the momentum is starting to build for him.
I think I'm going to agree with you. At first, I thought maybe the noodles were overcooked, but I'm thinking it's al dente. It's looking good at the moment. One back air hits, and not even he was in the air.
He jumped, yeah, just out of the jump squat.
I don't know if that was a reaction or Jen was going to do it anyway and just got lucky right there.
Either way, Jen lives to die another day. Noodle has to fight his way back. Gonna have to grab the ledge, but that's a death sentence Donkey Kong. What are you gonna do? Gets dragged down, getting hit with all the little hits, looking like Jen is his shadow right now.
Yeah, Noodle's starting to look a little nervous, and there, probably a mistake. I gotta imagine, did not mean to start charging punch.
Either way, the DI got hella mixed right there. Noodle will be falling to Jen right there. A little bit of New York coming through. New York has been really showing out today. New York and North Carolina. But it's been a hell of a top 8 so far. At the finals, Xanadu, the last hurrah, the last dance.
Last hurrah!
And you know what? Since it's the last hurrah, we got to bring in everyone through. Let it rain. Bring it in here. Come on, get
Let it rain on this mic.
Let it rain. Let it rain.
I love you guys so much.
I'm going to miss this.
Thank you for being a part of
love
history.
You too, man.
Thank you for being a part of
history. Thank you. You were part of it as well.
I'm the new age.
You're still part of history.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, America is history, but, you know, England could have been like...
A long tapestry has been woven here in these hollowed halls, okay? I don't know what that analogy was.
I was going to go somewhere where, like, England's history, but also America is. America's newer than England. That's where we're going, but I really like how you just were like, you just cut it off. And I was like, thank you. I needed that.
See, that's the veteran stat. Like, you guys know you have that chemistry. You can help each other out.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot from you guys over, like, what, 5-6 years now?
It's been a while.
Yeah, we've been doing it a hot minute. You've been here since, like, 2019?
Beginning of 2019, I started rolling through.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a good time. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. Let me just say that.
I have a question for you. Do you consider yourself more of a player or a caster at this point? Because I know that you've gone back and forth.
Caster. I think I've always just been in it for the love of the game, and once I figured out that, like, yeah, this scratches a lot of good itches that competition doesn't quite do. And it's much more, it's cooperative, it's uplifting, it's building. It's not always about, it's much easier to get burned out in a competitive sense than it is in a casting sense, So the heart and soul belongs at this desk with some great casters like you guys.
And yourself as well. Xanadu has just produced a lot of quality casters
that
are just going places, doing things, and it's just kind of beautiful.